Platypus. If you see this animal for the first time, it makes sense to think something went wrong. Duckbill, beaver tail, webbed feet, and it lays eggs, even though it's a mammal. That alone is strange enough, but the male platypus still has one more surprise. A venomous spur on its hind leg that can cause extreme pain in humans. The venom is not fatal, but enough to make you regret getting close. Scientists who first received platypus specimens in Europe thought someone was playing a prank on them. They looked for stitches on the body, convinced it was a hoax. But it wasn't a hoax. Nature is just occasionally inconsistent. Axolotl. This animal is supposed to grow up, but it never does. The axolotl is a salamander permanently stuck in its larval phase, complete with feathery gills outside its body that look like a pink crown. And as if that were not strange enough, its body can regenerate almost anything. A severed limb grows back, a damaged heart repairs itself. Even parts of its brain can recover. No other vertebrate on Earth can do this at the same scale. Scientists have studied the axolotl for decades, hoping to find the key to regeneration for human medicine. Meanwhile, the axolotl just swims around, completely unaware of how important it is. Blobfish. In the deep ocean, the blobfish looks completely normal. A regular fish with a reasonable shape, living under enormous water pressure. But then, it gets pulled to the surface. Without the water pressure supporting its structure, everything collapses. Its face melts into a droopy blob of slime. That looks exactly like someone who just received very bad news. That photo went viral and earned it the title of the world's ugliest animal. That might not be fair, though. You probably wouldn't look great either if you were suddenly moved to a completely wrong environment. Glass frog. Most animals hide what is inside them. The glass frog decided not to do that. The skin on its underside is completely transparent. And from the outside, you can see directly its heart beating, its organs working, even its digestive system processing food in real time. Nobody asked it to be this transparent. But somehow evolution decided that the best camouflage for this animal was to make predators too confused to attack. Leafy Seadragon. This relative of the seahorse does not swim like a normal fish. It drifts, and its entire body is covered in ornaments resembling seaweed leaves. Perfect, down to color and texture detail. Its camouflage is so complete that even experienced divers can stare directly at it without realizing it is there. Ironically, all that costuming is useless for moving quickly. The Leafy Seadragon is one of the slowest swimmers in the ocean. It relies on one thing only, looking like it is not an animal at all. Goblin shark. This shark lives in the deep ocean and is rarely seen, which is probably the best outcome for everyone. Its skin is pale pink, like something that was not finished rendering. Its snout is long and flat like a knife blade. And when it attacks, its jaw thrusts forward to an extreme degree, shooting out from its face like a trap mechanism. The movement happens in a fraction of a second. The goblin shark is a remnant of an evolutionary line that has existed for 125 million years. Almost all of its relatives are extinct. Barrel-eye fish. This fish's head is completely transparent, like a glass dome. And inside that dome, two tube-shaped, bright green eyes face upward, scanning for the shadows of prey passing above. For years, scientists thought the eyes faced forward. It turned out those eyes can rotate, and what everyone assumed were the eyes were actually different organs entirely. Even after extensive research, this fish still manages to confuse the experts. Glaucus atlanticus. This sea slug is only a few centimeters long, but it looks like a miniature dragon from a fantasy film. A bright blue-silver body with wing-like branches spreading in every direction. It floats upside down on the ocean surface, belly facing up, using water surface tension. And despite its small size, it feeds on Portuguese man-o'-war, stores their venom, then uses it as its own weapon. The most dangerous animal in the ocean is not always the biggest one. Japanese spider crab. Its body is not particularly large, but its legs, they can span nearly 4 meters from tip to tip, making it the arthropod with the longest leg span on Earth. Moving across the ocean floor, it looks like a giant spider, walking in slow motion. This crab can live up to 100 years, meaning there are spider crabs out there that have existed since before your grandfather was born, still walking slowly in the darkness of the deep ocean with 8 legs, each as long as a full-grown human. If you want to support me making videos like this, click the join button and become an uncivil prof today. Or click the video on screen right now.